I do have 2,304 soul crystals saved up, and that's what we're going to be using. And then we're going to see how many soul essences we get and how many red souls we get through this process. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, join our Discord, and also follow us on Instagram so you always have the support that you need to really enhance your account and get yourself to the next level. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can save a lot of money when you make in-game purchases in The Legend of Mushroom by getting some amazing cashbacks each time you purchase anything. Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. So it's the Soul Rush event. There's less than a day left. I have already gotten the 4 pages of guaranteed prizes by spending more than 20,000 soul essences, and you can see that in the rush ranking I am number 68. However, if you watch some of our rush videos, you'd remember that the good prizes are top 20 in the Soul Rush event, and obviously that's something that I'd want to achieve. And if I can't, I'd rather stick with 22,800 points because I don't want to invest too many soul essences without getting any Skyrider passes in return for that. Okay, and if you go into the top list, you can see that number 20 has gotten 112,800 points. So they've used 112,800 soul essences, approximately 90,000 more than me. Now, if you go to my souls, you'll notice that I only have 15,133 soul essences, which is definitely not enough to get me up there in the top 20. However, here's the interesting thing. I do have 2,304 soul crystals saved up, and that's what we're going to be using. And then we're going to see how many soul essences we get and how many red souls we get through this process. Now I do have auto salvage on, and that has purple and below active, which means that anything purple or below is going to be automatically salvaged. So we're only going to be left with yellow and red by the end of it. Now, of course, there's a lot of drawing that we have to do, so I'm going to try to be as fast as possible, and then we're going to take a look at what we end up getting by the end of all the draws. So let's go, and you can see we're getting a bunch of soul essences, and I'm going to try to speed run through this because I know you don't want to be watching all of this. I saw yellow, another yellow. Let's see how many reds we can get as well, because that's going to be interesting. You know, the red souls, you can use them to change some of the sub attributes, right? Some of the pink souls have that special third attribute. Using a red soul can allow you to reset that, and you can get a different attribute. And since their rarity is assigned to it as well, you definitely want to see how you can get the right stat with the right rarity, which in the end can cost a bunch of red souls because there's just so much randomness to it. Okay, we've gone through a bunch of Arc Soul Crystals. This is actually faster than I expected. I thought I would be boring you all for a long time, but luckily that's not the case. We've already gone through a bunch of Arc Crystals and we only have a few left now. And very soon we're gonna take a look at what we got after using all of the Soul Crystals. Now we only have 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them are used up. Let's start by taking a look at how many soul essences we got. 99,000. Well, firstly, 99,000 is a good number. That means I can definitely get in the top 20. But also, let's check out how many yellows we have. And I see a pretty decent number. Let me select all. 21,000 from the yellow souls. Let's get rid of them. And let's take a look. There's one red soul right here. That's the HP bonus one. Okay, good. There's 3 of the defense bonuses ones. That is nice as well. There is 1 of the crit res bonus. And then there is 2 of the counter damage, and then 1 of the combo damage. So 8 red souls. from about 2,300 soul crystals, which comes out to be about 0.35% chance of getting it, sort of aligned with the 0.4% they've mentioned here, but you know what, 0.35, 0.4, close enough, I guess. And now that we have 120,000 soul essences, I can confidently get myself in the top 15, which would definitely get me at least 2 Skyrider passes. At the same time, if I wanted to, which actually that's what I probably might end up doing, is save a little bit longer until, let's say, an hour before, and then decide what would be the minimum amount that I would need to get myself in the top 20, or wait another month and see if I can get myself in the top 10 or top 5. Because remember, top 5 is double the amount of Skyrider passes. And by next month, I should have collected a bunch more of soul essences and soul crystals, so I could actually end up getting in the top 5, which right now is actually 210,000, possibly a reasonable target if I end up saving a bunch of these soul crystals and soul essences for the next month. And you never know, maybe the competition next month might be lower than this month, so perhaps I might end up doing that. That being said, I still want to check out what I would get from some of these red soul fusions. So let's go down here and I'm gonna unequip this one, see what I have right now. Basic attack damage res, let's add that. Let's add the HP bonus one, confirm fusion, and it's the exact same thing. Well, let's do replace. Ta-da! The same thing, no change. This one, we have a launch rate of 1.5%. It's a mythic one. I don't know if we can get anything better than a mythic, but let's give it a try. It's giving us a counter damage res. Nope, I'll keep the mythic. There we go. Let's try again because we have 3 attempts on this one. Exact same thing. Well, let's do replace. Ta-da, same thing again. And we'll try one more time, see what we get. Pal damage res, also mythic. That's a tough one. You know what? I'll keep the launch. I don't know how often we find PAL focused classes in our server, but I do like the launch, so I'll keep that. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one is PAL damage res, which is also mythic. I might probably end up keeping that because I don't think, there you go, skill damage res of well. I'll keep the mythic. Confirm. Okay. Then we had this one right here, counter damage res, also mythic. Again, I don't know if you can actually get something better than that. Let's give it a try. Legendary PAL damage res. You know what? I think counter damage res is better, but legendary, I am definitely keeping legendary. PAL damage res. Yep. Let's see if any of the PAL classes try to fight me with that legendary that I have. And I'm going to return that, of course, even in the next one. Blade 2 global combo damage. It's well, but you know I love global combo damage. Let's see if we can get a higher global combo damage. Global basic attack damage of 4%. It's mythic. You know what? Global combo is better than global basic attack damage, but it's mythic. And do notice that they were trying to move towards a basic attack damage focused. I just decided I'm going to switch. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to put these back in. Honestly, I just went with the most rare ones because I knew that they're harder to get. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And before you go, I want you to know you can save a lot of money using Aptoid and our promo code. Do check out the video that's going to be at the top of the screen. That'll take you to that video. It's going to go through the process with you. Now keep in mind there's some changes in the process. You might also need to add a promo code that's going to be in the title of that video on checkout as well, if you get the ability to add it there. The other thing I want you to note that's not in that video is that you are limited to 5 uses of our promo code every month. So try to be smart about where you use it. For example, if you get the diamonds, perhaps getting the $300 diamonds with the promo code will make sure you get the highest possible bonuses. And then if you want to get smaller packs, just use the diamonds instead of using your card with the promo code then. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next one.